Welcome back to Burnley, and since you were last here, we have won 2 games, both of them being the cup games, and we have managed to pick up 1 point in the league from the 15 that we realistically could have got. Things could be going a lot better. Since the last on-screen match against Luton Town, their form has not been great at all. We did win the next game against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup 4th round, but the league form since then has been very disappointing. Another heavy defeat to Wolves, followed by a defeat to Crystal Palace. The scoreline, flat as I say, we were 3-0 down. The game, we did look to get back into it later on in the game, but we just didn't do enough throughout the whole game, so no surprises. We left again against Crystal Palace, lost 1-0, goal in the 73rd minute. Against Brighton, 80 minutes went by, seemed like we were sticking into it, but then 2 late goals ultimately demolished us. Against Bournemouth, a slightly better result. We did pick up a 1-1 draw. We were leading in this game, so it is disappointing that we weren't able to hold on. But in our most recent game, the FA Cup 5th round against QPR, we did go down to 10 men in the 4th minute. Koleosho getting himself sent off, so he will be suspended for this game. But a good 5-0 win. We do have a new scorer in the squad as well, with Even Azon joining us. Couldn't find any strikers myself, but fortunately on deadline day we did have this guy come through on the agent offers. Clear upgrade on Michael Obafemi. He will be missing for the game today as he has 2 matches remaining on his suspension. But hopefully come the next episode and come the next few games, we'll see Azon in the squad and he will be performing well like he has done in the Cup. For today's game against Aston Villa, we have made a slight alteration to the shape. We do just have the one person in defensive mid now with Masengo sitting there. He is still doing the defensive duty. I have dropped Aaron Ramsey back to be Mazzala on attack, so he will still be joining up in there. I do just want some more bodies starting off in midfield to give us a bit more solidity in the centre of the park. We've also decided to bring back Trafford in goal. Murich's form hasn't been great. Trafford has kept a couple of clean sheets in the last cup matches he's played, so it might be time to give him a bit of a run in the league. Still haven't settled on which one of these will be the starting keeper, fully moving forward. Giving them both an opportunity now, so we'll see who does better. So your overall team for today, we do have Trafford in goal, Larios at left back, Delquan O'Shea centre back with Connor Roberts at right back. Masengo, Burge and Ramsey are your central midfielders. Redmond and Zuri out on the wing, and we are playing Odebear up front. Michael Obafemi, he has been off form recently, missing quite a few chances. Divin Mabama has just come back from injury himself. He is making his first appearance on the Premier League bench, and as mentioned, we do have Even Azon, but he is suspended for the game today. Looking at the Aston Villa team there, obviously they've got Ollie Watkins up front, potential England striker if Southgate does pick him in the game, and also supported with Jacob Ramsey, who is Aaron Ramsey's brother, and Moussa Diaby as well, who is a very solid signing. So I am expecting a tough challenge, but hopefully it's one that we can overcome. We are at home and our home form has been quite good this season, so hopefully we'll give them another strong battle. Aston Villa have a corner very early on in the game, dealt with well. Larios clears it and we now have Odebear hopefully looking to break. Does play it into Burge into Zaruri, into Masengo, cutting out wide to Redmond cutting in, and that's a great finish into the bottom corner. Good counter attack, very fluid, very fast, playing it across the pitch very quickly. Redmond managing to get past his man, and that is a fantastic finish into the bottom corner. Amazing start for Burnley, quick out of the blocks, and yeah, hopefully we can keep it going for the rest of the 90 minutes. It was quite a long time for them to get back into the game, but hopefully this is something that we can keep up and we can get our first win for a while. Aston Villa though looking to respond quickly. Trafford claiming it very well, just holding on to possession and assessing his options, letting the team get up the pitch before he kicks it out. So we have McGinn on the wing, cutting inside, plays it back to Pau Torres. Slow build up here from Aston Villa. Poor pass there allows O'Shea to intercept, but he just boots it and gives possession back to Aston Villa. Concert dallying on the ball allows Odebear to nip in, steal it. Good save by Martinez. Probably could have done better on the finish there, but he's still young. Probably didn't think he was going to get the opportunity, so hopefully next time we'll be able to get him doing a bit better. Aston Villa with a dangerous free kick. John McGinn, this is in his range. That's a fantastic save from James Trafford. Probably going in the top corner. They do have a corner. Matty Cash will float it in, but not anything that we're going to worry about. The highlights are coming thick and fast in this game. There hasn't been a moment for us to take a breath. Trafford again claiming the ball. Just again calming it down, letting the players get off the pitch, and he's going to give it a big kick out. Will Zaruri win it? No. Giving the ball away again. Kamara into Cash. Ollie Watkins loses it to Aaron Ramsey. Out to Zaruri. Good touch playing it inside. Out to Larios on the wing. Larios running down the line. Out to Redmond. He's got it back, and that's Odebear, first goal. I'm sure I saw a little reveal there by Nathan Redmond as well, and if he's got the confidence to do that, then yeah, it's good to see him back in the team performing well. He has been off form, but look at that, Odebear, good instinct to get that ball into the back of the net. 2-0 to Burnley, fantastic start for us. In the 32nd minute now, we do our first highlight since the opening goals at the start when we weren't able to take a breath. Burnley going through, and Aaron Ramsey, against his old team, isn't celebrating too wildly, but another fantastic goal. Zaruri might have picked up a knock looking at the way he's staying down there, but football players can be dramatic. Was he just trying to buy us a free kick in case we didn't get the goal? But no need to worry about that. Aaron Ramsey, great finish. And it's 3-0 to Burnley. I don't think anyone would have thought this was going to happen. We do have Trafford on the ball again. Is this Burnley looking for a fourth goal against Aston Villa before the break? Aston Villa have not been on their game defensively today, but they are breaking forward. Ollie Watkins through to John McGinn. Hits the bar. That was close. But straight away again, we do have Sander Berge with a free kick down the other end of the field. Plays it out to Zaruri, and that's just over the bar as well. Tell you what, we are coming close again. But this has been a fantastic game. The Neutrals must be enjoying it. It seems to be end to end. Redmond clearing it, and again, I'm straight into another highlight. I've not had time to just take a moment at all through this game, apart from the 20-minute spell after the 2 goals. Maybe lasted about 30 real life seconds, so we have not had much time to relax in this game at all. Burnley playing fantastically though. We are getting quite lucky. James Trafford booting it straight off Ollie Watkins' head, and it's just going straight over. We have created loads. Scoreboard reflect that. I would want to say, don't get complacent. They might take it to heart, but no, we do need to keep this up. Very disappointed with Zaruri. I don't know why he's in a bad mood at that. We do need to keep the performance levels high. The rest of the team seems to appreciate that. I don't know what Zaruri's issue is. We'll keep him on because he is playing well, but if his mood starts to affect his performance, he will be coming off. 55th minute of the match now. Aston Villa looking to create something. Jacob Ramsey out on the left hand side, chips the ball through. John McGinn first time off the post. He was offside though, so it wouldn't have counted if it did go in. But just a warning sign for us. Aston Villa are still there. They are still dangerous. We scored 3 goals in the first half. Nothing to say they can't do the same in the second half. Zarari though winning it. Aaron Ramsey trying to play it forward to Waterbear, but losing out. Watkins now on the counter, plays it across, and Jacob Ramsey with the goal for Aston Villa. Hopefully it's not the start of a comeback. And in terms of what we did there, again, it was a sloppy ball to give possession away. I think both of the players there, Conor Roberts and Dara O'Shea, were trying to stop Diaby from scoring. With doing that, they did leave Jacob Ramsey exposed at the far post, and he has just put it into the back of the net. I'm going to look to make some changes now. I will bring it on Dardai in place of Masengo, again just to give him some game time, but also get some fresh legs there. Larios is tiring, so I do want Merlin to come on. He has played well, but I just want some fresh legs. Make sure we don't get any injuries to Larios, because he will be important to us for the rest of the season. And Zaruri has dropped off since half time, so I will bring on Amdouni on the wing there. So 73rd minute now, just going to make the last couple of changes. I'm going to give Mbama a debut in place of Redmond, put Odebear out on the wing. It is his favourite position. I'm going to change him to an inside forward, so he will still be looking to cut inside and score some goals. We'll also bring on Jordan Byram in place of Connor Roberts. He'll be playing that inverted full-back position, so again, looking to drift into centre defence, give us more solidity there. Hoping with him and Dardai, we will be a bit more solid as well. Getting into stoppage time now, there's been no highlights since the last changes have been made. Done very well just to close this game out. An amazing result against Aston Villa team, which are chasing Europe. Good 3-1 home win for Burnley. Odebear, sensational, getting his first goal. A young player, always great to see. Mbama coming on for his debut, didn't set the world alight, but nice to see him getting some football. And good performances from quite a few players. Larios, Masengo, Redmond, Trafford in goal as well. Good mention for him. Did have 7 shots against him, only conceded 1. So, yeah, brilliant performance from the lads. More to come, hopefully, against Nottingham Forest. Unsurprisingly for the Nottingham Forest game, I am not making any changes to the starting lineup. I will keep an eye on Zaroury. Obviously, he did get in a bit of a mood in the last game. I hope he doesn't want to cause any issues. So, we keep him in the starting lineup. Hope he improves his mood, and hope that the team can keep up the improved performance that they showed in the last game against Aston Villa. So straight away in the match, we do have Nottingham Forest playing the ball into the box. We do get it away, but it's not very far. Danilo playing it out, and Nottingham Forest keeping the ball on the edge of our box. We're not allowing them to play it into the box, and Trafford claims the ball. Hopefully we'll be able to start our own little break now. He does play it out. Zaroury's always going to have a tough time winning against those centre-backs, so unsurprisingly, Forest coming forward. Great tackle by Connor Roberts. Tavares, though, does play it in, and just like we did in the last game, Nottingham Forest have got a goal just over the minute mark. Defending from ourselves, not great. Connor Roberts with a good tackle there, but afterwards, Tavares just running down. Zaroury should be tracking back a bit better, allows him to cross the ball. Delcroix and Larios between them should be stopping him from winning the ball there. So, not the best start. And like we do see in this edition of Football Manager, we do have an injury to the keeper. I'm very glad I've changed my tactic this year to have a keeper on the bench, as I've learned from previous games this season. Murmurs, welcome back into the Nottingham team. We're not the Nottingham team, are we? We're the Burnley team. Welcome back to the Burnley team, Murmurs. And it has taken us up until the 32nd minute to get another highlight in the match. Unfortunately, it does look like Nottingham Forest again on the attack. Awoniyi plays it in, Sangare cuts it inside, and again, Bebu, second goal of the game. Poor defending from us again. Ricocheted about in the middle. Again, could we have done more to get rid of it? We'll have a look at the replay. Sangare, too easy getting past Masengo. Awoniyi, that was a good save by Murmurs, but Bebu, again, too easy for him to be able to get the ball and score a goal. It's not good enough from us, especially after we played really well against Aston Villa. I would have thought Nottingham Forest sitting in the relegation zone, us on confidence, we should have been able to come here and play a lot better than what we are. But whoever this Bebu is, he's ripping us apart. He's played it in a Awoniyi, and that is 3-0 in Nottingham Forest. And this is being brought back down to earth in this game, I would say. Burnley have. Maybe I probably should have remembered which team I was managing before, and they might not have got so angry at me and put in this poor performance. But if today's anything to go by, maybe Nottingham Forest is a team I would rather be managing. Say it quietly so the boys don't hear that. Right, so Zaroury is trying to bring us back into the game though. Larios out on the wing, plays it into Burge. He tries to get through to Zaroury, but it is blocked off. Back to Burge, into Zaroury, and he has finished it. I do think this one will be allowed. He did look onside. Good little finish into the bottom corner. Is at the start of a comeback for us? Let's hope so. I will take them in a half time and give them a shouting. Although they have got a goal back, it hasn't been a good enough performance against a team that is in the relegation zone. Definitely onside. Matt Turner should probably be doing better with that, but we'll take it. So at half time, obviously we do want them to show something else in the second half. The performance really hasn't been good enough. Few players aren't playing very well. Aaron Ramsey in midfield, not doing very much today, so we will bring on Amdouni there, and we will change back to our... Yeah, we'll go back to the normal, where we do have the two defensive midfielders. Sanderberg sitting a bit deeper. Hopefully them there can, defend the box well. And Odebear, despite scoring the last game, isn't having his best game, so we will give Mobama a bit more time to hopefully do something in the second half. Nathan Redmond has picked up a knock. We are getting into the 60th minute now. I'm just going to bring on Koleosho for him. We do have one substitution left, but we are only 60 minutes into the game, so I am going to save that. Sanderbird will probably have to come off at some point, so we will bring either Dardai on, or we may have a slight change in formation. We'll see how the game goes for the next 15 minutes or so, and then we'll make that decision then. Larios, corner ball, swings it in. Amdouni plays it back to Roberts. Connor Roberts, good finish into the bottom corner. 3-2 now. We shouldn't have been in the position where we were 3-0 down. Are showing a bit of spirit to get back into the game. And with us being there, I am going to change up the formation. Bring on Trezor for Burge. Move him there. Masengo, keeping him deep. And then we'll have Amdouni playing as the shadow striker, looking to a support. And Trezor as the attacking midfielder. All of them on attack now. They are the focal point. We do want them to score as many goals as possible. We're going to put ourselves up to positive as well. Not going all out attacking at the moment. We are only one goal behind. Still a lot of football to be played. But hopefully these changes will be able to get us back level and then take us one further and get us the win. Nottingham Forest though, 75th minute. Gibbs White with the corner. Dealt with initially, but only out to Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside. He buries it in the top corner. And 4-2 now. Still a little bit of time for us to get back into the game. But yeah, that goal will have disheartened us. And probably will have taken a lot of sting out of the play that we did have. We had some momentum with those two goals. But yeah, I think that's just being dragged away now. Alright, there he is. Through to Koleosho now. He's running. Masengo playing forward. And we're just taking shots from distance. We just need to have a little bit more patience. Like we did in the game against Aston Villa. We were playing very well. Going to stop. And that all seems fine. Just stop the short passes. Get it forward a little bit more. 7 minutes of stoppage time. But it was the first half. We were taken apart too easy in the first half by Bebu. If Nottingham Forest get relegated and we don't, I'm sure he might be a player that we are looking at. But that is not the performance that we need. Following that Aston Villa game, we should have done a lot better. And it's just been an awful game for us. Conceding 4 goals against Nottingham Forest, it's just not the best. After that game, we can say James Trafford, out for 6 to 7 weeks, is the majority of the rest of the season, but he might be able to come back in and get a couple of games close to the end. But unlikely we're going to be seeing James Trafford play too much more football between now and the end of the season. We'll just send him to the specialist, and hopefully he'll be able to stop that injury coming back. And we do have Nathan Redmond as well. He's been quite a big player for us recently. He'll be out for the next game, but hopefully, I think there's an international break after that. He'll be back strongly after that, and yeah, we'll be good to go from there. In terms of the next games we'll be coming back for, I am tempted to do a triple header. So that'll either be the games against West Ham, Newcastle and Liverpool, or depending upon our result against Chelsea and the game after that, we could be in an FA Cup final. If we do get into that final, we will be coming back for that. If not, I think looking at the table, we are relatively safe. We're 12 points clear of Crystal Palace in that final relegation zone. They have 10 games left. We have 9 games left. We do have some games which we should win between now and the end of the season, and we have picked up a few points in the games you wouldn't expect us to. So I would expect us to be safe. So we'll come back, we'll play those last 3 games of the season, whatever they may be, and have a look at the season review and start planning for the season after that. If you have enjoyed that, please consider liking and subscribing. Any comments you have down in the bottom and any advice you may have, please put them in there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.